Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, girlfriend.
Good job today.
That was really fun.
We did our little craft cocktails.
That vision board was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an obnoxious pink.
I think it fully encapsulates the Beckies and the vision board. It is gaudy, it is bright, it is loud, and it's chaotic as F.
I am not chaotic, and you know that.
It's true. I bring the chaos to
You're
this.
the chaos of the Beckies.
I
Thank you so much.
Cheers to that.
To being the chaotic
To being the chaos one.
Now, they don't know what's happening yet. And we don't normally talk to them.
It's very true.
It's very true.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going to see if this works. It could be a cute or it could be a not cute.
Sure.
We're going to, chat.
We're going to chat.
It's like a, hey, girlfriend, how was your day? How's life? How's things?
Kind of like a insight into our conversations that we have outside of the normal craft cocktails and gigs and things.
Girl, the way I sent it to you, which, if we mention anything, I sent it to her at any point in time. They call it podcasts. Who was that? Did I not send you this?
No.
Kaylee Cuoco from Big Bang Theory, Charmed,
yes,
whatever.
Yes.
She was on Kelly Clarkson, and she was talking about how she and her friends do voice messages to each other. Like we
yes,
do. Yeah.
Yes.
And they call them podcasts.
Wait, did you say Charmed?
She's on Charmed. She was Billy in seasons 6, 7, 8.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
I missed that.
I'm a homosexual.
Oh, well.
I don't know if you knew that or not.
Well, because I never watched Big Bang, whatever, but I enjoy
I can't do it. Have you seen it?
Everyone knows. They're like, oh, you, as the nerd. Like, you're nerdy geeky, but I'm more nerdy in a different way, whatever. But
nerdy geeky.
They wanted oh, you would love it. They talk about comic books and D&D and all this
Science.
stuff.
They're not funny. It's not funny jokes. I don't know.
It's different. Anyway, she is great, but yes, I did see that. I did see that.
Because we send voice messages, I would say if it's 3, 4, 5 minutes, we're sorry, that was a long one.
Correct. We need to, I'm going to say this.
Speak for the we.
We do
everything together.
In 2025, we need to stop apologizing for long podcast
I never
voice
do.
messages. I always do.
You followed up with a message. I'd like to talk.
I love to talk. Because that's just what we do. And once you're on a roll, and you're just I pace when I voice message you.
Get the steps in.
I don't know. I hate just sitting there and voice messaging.
Me.
So I just, well, you love
talking.
No,
sitting.
You love to do things while you. So I hear ice rumbling. I hear vacuuming.
I don't vacuum.
I hear brushing teeth. I hear clipping fingernails.
That happened. Sorry about that one. That was gross. However, I did stop burping because you asked me to.
I did ask you as a good communication of a best friend. I was like, one thing.
I was like, ha! It's
and you're like, oh, that's fine. I'm like,
girls burp too.
In 2025, we need to make it known.
Girls are burping.
Girls are
the girls are burping, girl. The girls are burping, girl.
The girls are burping, girl.
New year, new us.
Yeah.
Burping,
we burp.
honey.
Burping is okay.
So the voice message is a thing. I sent one
I
to
love it.
the other day. I'll bleep that out. Just to be anonymous.
Oh, sure.
I sent him a voice message about New York. We're going to New York City.
Yes.
We'll talk about that. But I was 2 minutes of here's why we're moving our dates and the shows we're going to see and yada yada. He was like, just call me. I was like,
absolutely not. And that was part of the Kelly Clarkson thing of just I don't want to sit on the phone. I'm going to send you the voice.
Listen when you want.
Let it.
Respond when you want.
If it is that urgent, I will text you.
If you call me, it's important.
Correct.
I'm like, oh, shite, or butt dial.
Which never happens.
Your butt does.
Yeah. Well, I did call you today. I did FaceTime. If you know it's a FaceTime while we're getting ready in drag, it is, she needs an opinion on XYZ.
Yeah.
A final thought, whatever. But if it is, I need to get a hold of you, which you're always available.
Thank you.
Girlfriend. I will message you on all the Facebook.
If I text you,
text me, then I need a response immediately. Because if I see a Facebook message, I'm like,
you like to avoid sometimes or postpone sometimes.
Postpone.
Yeah.
I will say postpone. Yeah. So you'll text me if you need me.
So the whole point of this is that you get insight into our podcasts.
Yes.
Voice messages. But not really, because we would be ruined if those were ever released.
Well, and I think as all people would know, within your friend group, there's a safe space.
Yes.
You can talk candidly.
The church, for example. Can you imagine?
Prayer circles, definitely.
I have a story about prayer coming up in a moment. Just something. Today was weird.
Oh my
Today
God.
was weird.
Love that.
Yeah.
It's been a great day.
It's been a great
I did
day.
nothing. Well, I got track. But I agree. I think with your friends, you have a safe space and you can do whatever you want. But if our voice messages or text messages or anything got out, uh-oh.
Now I'm hoping there's not like a hacker listening. I will cut that out. I'm gonna have to
you cannot.
Did you watch the Dawn? We watched Dawn putting that tuxedo cat and Lego thing together, and it got to the point where she was burping so often she was bleeping it out.
Chaos. I didn't get to that point. I love it. The way that she dropped it and it just exploded, and I was like, "You're never, ever gonna get it back."
We should do a drinking game on one of our voice message podcasts.
I would love that. Kind of not so much, but like a drunk history type vibe.
Very. I love history. I don't.
That's why we're gonna go see 6. We're not gonna go see 6.
Yeah, let's talk about it. We're going to New York.
Yes.
It was me March. Now it's April.
And it's very inspired by you. You love a New York. You love a show.
I haven't been since before COVID, which is crazy.
Same. Yeah. Same.
I used to go like often-ish. I love a show. I love a Broadway. I love like a great restaurant. I love like a
an experience.
An experience.
Well, and I think that you have brought me into that sphere.
Thank you.
Because I
mean, you're welcome.
both are
the truth.
Apropos.
Apropos.
I think
to right over there.
Because I don't do things. So I think you brought me into going out to see like musical theater, etc. Which I love musicals. Like all musicals. Yes. Most musicals, popular musicals, love them. But we got to experience a lot of other ones. So anyway, your inspiration going to New York is like, I want to see shows. I want to go to restaurants. I want to experience New York again. Yeah. And why not have your best friend tag along?
I can't wait. I was okay with going solo. I've done it before. And I was like, I just want to go. Like, just New York, whatever. And I was planning to go solo. Like, because, so, flashback, tangent. Probably this most, like, summertime, whatever. I was planning to do a New York trip by myself in December. I wanted, like, Christmas, New York, window displays. I had money saved up. I was ready to, like, New York it. And then that's when I saw the flights for Barcelona. So that money went towards Barcelona. So I would have been, I'm not going to complain about going to Spain instead of...
For 10 days.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you.
Rich.
World traveler. Feel free to Venmo us because
we
spend our money.
Yeah.
We spend our money.
So
I'm excited for New York. I'm excited to... just to like... That's a podcast. We're going to talk about ourselves. Did they get that yet?
I think that's what this is. Yeah.
So we're going to... And if you like it,
great.
Tell us. If you don't.
Then watch Craft Cocktails, because that's a different form of us.
Yes, we are content heavy this year.
Which is on the vision board. Go watch the video.
Which
will be before this.
Yes. In theory. We don't know. We might know.
No, it's actually happening.
We're trying to figure it out.
It will be there.
I don't know. I love craft cocktails because, like we discussed earlier,
alcoholics.
Well, I love crafts. We love cocktails.
Yes,
you're liking crafts.
I love crafts. Yeah. I'm just not as passionate.
Thank you.
As you are.
I love crafts.
You have a full room dedicated to crafts.
One of these days, I'll show a tour of the craft/drag room.
You barely let me in,
girl. I'm all no.
Yeah.
I want more. I want the wall like it's giving Pinterest mom. It's giving like stay at home sewing machine walls of spools of thread. I want to be that person.
Okay, you can be.
Okay, bye. There's no structure here, but I've been waiting to talk about this to anyone who will listen, which is the story of my life.
Which is always me.
I'm a homosexual. We need to talk about Wicked. I'm sorry. There's many things happening.
Yes.
One, the movie, which is first and foremost conversation topic.
Yes.
Book club, we're reading Wicked right now.
Correct.
Which more conversation about that. And musicals, New York, Broadway, whatever.
Wicked.
It's
all it.
And I mean everything, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Girls, everything's Wicked right now.
Yes, it's taking over.
It's taking over the world.
And I love it.
Now, you've seen it twice.
I've seen it twice.
How do you feel about Wicked? Period. Wiki.
Well, we saw it together here in Austin.
Yeah.
You obviously were the front runner. You were the plan maker.
Oh, when that movie started, you looked over and I was like this. In a seat, just
100%. So the musical. So I haven't seen the musical until when was that? What year did we go and see Wicked? It's like 2 years
recently.
Yeah, it was pretty recently. Yeah. Amazing. Like I've heard a lot about it. Obviously, Wicked's been a thing for a very long time.
Same.
Didn't listen to the soundtrack. Yeah. Wasn't really into it. The musical, loved it. So good. It was amazing. And then I just kind of left it. Let it be.
End of my chapter.
And then the movie came out, and I was like, I don't want to rewatch. I don't want to I'm not going to listen to the album.
You weren't. Yeah.
I want to go back into it new, and that was great. Yes. The movie was fantastic, and there's so many Easter eggs and great thought put into the movie and the details. And then I saw it a second time, and the second time I saw it by myself, it was
better.
It was better.
Did you cry a little bit?
No. Yes,
okay. I did. First and second, or just second?
Just second.
Okay.
I think the first one we were at.
You were being strong.
We were at Alamo.
Nope, we didn't. We couldn't. What's that other? The other.
Oh, it was the other. And I didn't know how to order. I missed a quarter. It was whatever.
They didn't come back and give us more. It was annoying.
It was very annoying. So I was kind of
love Alamo.
I was love Alamo. I was taken out of it. Yeah. But the second one, I was so ready for the detail. I was ready to look for the details. The first time I was like, I'm here to experience it. The second time I was like, what can I see? What can I experience? And the second time was honestly better. It was good. And
I haven't yet. I know. We saw it once. I'm trying to, but every time I try to see one, it's either not the right timing. It's a full theater. And we went the day it came out, which I hate crowded theaters.
It was full. They behaved.
They were good.
They behaved.
I don't want to do that anymore. I want my space, my movie theater experience, whatever. So I haven't seen it. I'm going this week. I have to. But I want to see it again because I'm just reeling still. It's been 4 weeks.
And we literally listened to the soundtrack while setting up everything for today. And I agree. I have listened to that soundtrack probably, 10 plus times.
You are super gay now.
I love it. Well, now.
Wicked will turn you gay.
Made me gay.
Yes.
It is a choice.
It's what the liberals want.
And I said, you know what? I agree. Well, Jonathan Bailey said that I'm Not That Girl is a queer anthem. And I believe that, and I now am queer. Thank you, Jonathan Bailey.
Which we won't talk about the book too much because we're talking about it a lot in book club because it's what you do in book club. That's how book clubs work. Yeah. Are you reading it or no?
Yes. Yeah.
You are reading it.
Well, I will.
I'm doing an audiobook. I've never done before.
It's good.
It's okay. And the author's reading it. So that's
cute. Love that.
A lot of changes, but stuff they don't talk about in the movie or the musical is the queer culture. Glenda might be a little bisexual.
Work.
I saw the rumors of it. Alphaba is intersex in the book specifically. Okay. Or there's a whole thing where when she was born, I don't want to get too much into the book, but when she was born, the midwives, animals, nurses, whatever, were it's definitely a boy, it's definitely a girl. We don't know. There's a boy and a girl. There's a confusion.
Interesting.
That happened It happened downstairs.
Sure. So, which does not reflect gender.
No.
But they were like, what?
But that's left out, right? They don't talk about any of that in the story. So this is actually, I think I saw Instagram, doesn't matter, the highest grossing movie or musical movie, I don't know, with a queer female lead. I did see that headline.
It's fun.
Yeah. Love that.
I love that. And I think to me, it's great representation as well. Also being a
queer burger.
A person of color.
Yes.
Who is queer.
Green.
To me, that is, and green. To me, that's a 1-2 punch.
Yes.
In a good way in terms of
and it's queer hidden. Community. It's hidden. The conservatives can still be great movie.
And we're yeah, bitch, you just loved some queer art media.
Love me some
and I love it. I love it.
Now, if I'm gonna, since everyone's seen it by now, I have 3 gripes about the movie.
Work.
I still give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
No changes, but changes.
Sure. Preferences.
Could have been better, but still.
Sure.
Anyway.
Yeah.
1, sorry, Madame Horrible. Was Madame Horrible? She wasn't horrible.
Yes.
She was. I love Michelle Yeoh.
Yes.
Oh, beautiful, funny, talented.
Yes,
and everything she does.
Yes, correct.
She wasn't right for the role, in my humble opinion. And that's from seeing the musical. That's from reading the book. that character doesn't read that way to me. They needed star power, I guess.
What does that mean? Star power.
Michelle Yeoh's a huge name.
Oh, sorry. They booked her because they needed star power.
However, we have not seen the second one yet, but part 2 of part 1 of my complaints, Kelly Settle is in Seattle Settle. I'm going to butcher her name. She's from Greatest Showman, the bearded woman. Yeah. She's in the movie. She would have been a perfect Madame Morrible. Like, she can wail. Madame Morrible has big songs, like, in the musical. Yeah. Non-speaking role. Well, non-musical role.
Well, and I haven't listened to the second half.
It's not out.
Well, like...
of the original.
Yeah. So I don't even know what songs. I think I don't know. I recognize the songs in part 1. Mm-hmm. I could not tell you what songs are in part 2. So I don't really know. I can't say. Yeah. I can't relate to that. But she does. I will... adding on, I think she is a good... she's a soft villain. I think she plays that role very well. Okay. She was very nurturing to Elphaba, blah, blah, blah. But then when it hit the fan, she was like, go, get her. Then she like, I think that was a great... The acting was good. And it was good.
She gives
but
that,
I can feel that.
Regal boss bitch vibes.
Yes.
But not bitch vibes. Right?
Sure. Well, what I was saying earlier is I think... God, what's her name? Harry Potter.
Oh, Dolores Umbridge.
Dolores Umbridge. Like, that character...
That's how I see her also.
Gives me very Dolores Umbridge. Yeah. And I think she wasn't as peppy as
and
that
she isn't, right? Michelle Yeoh is very even-keeled. All of her roles are...
Correct. Not serious, but very, like...
I mean, she's proper. That's a proper bitch.
Yeah, 100%.
She is a regal... What I think Madame Morrible is... And I was talking to me about it, about who Madame Morrible is, and I think even in the book, she's like, feathers, costumes, like extravagant, whatever. And to me, that's more like capital, Hunger Games capital.
Oh, yeah. Totally.
Than like actual money, like Michelle Yeoh was. Michelle Yeoh was rich.
Agreed.
I don't see that in the same, right?
And we can talk about the costuming.
Which I told you, the costuming from Wicked, the same guy does Death Becomes Her, the musical. We're going to see that in New York.
New York, Wicked,
podcast, voice memos.
Yeah. It just all comes together.
So I think Michelle Yeoh, Kelly Settle was a miss. That mashup was
casting. You'll say casting.
A casting miss.
Okay.
Number 2 is still a casting miss. I don't know. I didn't like Nessa Rose. Love the me and Bach situation happening.
Sure.
Me and Bach. And also, I don't know, Jeff Goldblum was just okay.
I love Nessa Rose.
You do?
What was there not to like?
I didn't like her voice, face, acting. She felt very disconnected. She felt very like, I'm acting. Right?
I don't think so. I felt like she was appropriate for the role. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
Let me say this.
And that's what's fun about movies.
Let me say this. It did not take me out of it.
Sure.
For you, it took you out.
Well, no, I'm still fully in.
Well, yeah, but like...
I was like, burger,
but you like saw.
I was like, don't like.
Sure.
But also
to me... Yeah. I always have a...
soft spot.
Nope. Qualm.
Oh.
I have a qualm with casting well-known people for well-known roles.
Okay. You want to give nobody the name.
Correct. Not really a chance. Yes. In the back things. Yes. But like, to me, Jeff Goldblum, love him. Love him. He didn't need that role. And I don't think that he did a good job for the Wizard, but I think we could have found somewhat
a quirky nobody.
Correct. Yeah. Like, I think that
even
was
like a John C. Reilly would have been fun for that. Like a Chicago, Mr. Cellophane. Anyways, I think
I just don't. It takes away, and that's what I was nervous about Ariana.
Yes.
And Cynthia doing these roles, because I was like,
they're just big names.
They're so big names, and they're the leading roles. Yeah. But obviously, they did amazing. Love it. But like, I don't know. I think you could have stopped there. You didn't need to add more star power. Agreed. To the movie.
Ariana by herself was enough. Cynthia by herself was enough.
100%.
Yeah.
But I I don't know. I think you could have been a little bit more mindful with that. But I mean, it was great.
It wasn't enough to take me out of it.
Correct. But like,
it could have been anyone.
I could have.
Yeah. He did have that like quirky, unconfident. What's the opposite of confident? Unconfident? What's the opposite of confident?
Confident. If you're confident, you
well,
people say like confidence. You lack confidence. Yeah. You lack confidence.
He was a confidentless type, nerdy type character. Whatever. He was fine.
Sure.
Third qualm, and then we'll move on because I don't have to look at for the entire episode.
Sure.
But I will.
Yeah, we will. We're gay. We're gay. It's fine.
The end of the musical ends with the note. When the note hit in the movie, the way I was choking back ugly cry, y'all looked over and my eyes were thick, viscous tears.
It went anime eyes. I'm just like
the water, in
just
them.
Like it going rising up. Yes,
my goggles were filled with water.
100%.
They could have ended at the note. Her flying away with the extra instrumental, I didn't need that.
Okay,
you liked it?
Did not. I did not. But I did see on a social media platform.
Can't name it. It won't be around much longer.
It was fun because musical producer of the songs, whatever, did obviously arrange all the songs, do all that stuff. We'll figure out. I'll figure out how to
does it end and begin the same?
What?
Go ahead.
Okay. So the director was speaking on an interview where the music producer was all in charge of the album and how it works.
Okay.
In terms of the movie, the director was in charge of how the music was in the movie.
Okay.
So the loathing. What is this? What is this feeling? So in the movie, you hear all those beats. He was able to put that in there because that was the agreement. Like I can do what I need to do in the movie, but you can curate the songs in your album and how they're produced.
Okay.
So
and there are moments where the huge gap between the songs that's story filled.
And he talked about that.
Chopped.
He talked about like why there was a disconnect with some of those, like with Popular. There were some gaps and pauses.
Yeah.
With Defying Gravity,
right.
Obviously the falling with the child. There was a lot of artistic,
creative license
put into that.
Yeah.
But it was very interesting. But I will 100% agree. I wanted that done, and you said to black. You wanted that ending note, and then
that's how the musical is, and it's just. And again,
it helps with the
thick, viscous tears. I'm glad there was time only because if y'all had looked over at that moment,
you needed to cool down,
Mama. I was
just wet t-shirt contest.
Just falling. Oh my god, the movie's crazy.
Good thing I didn't wear white.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah,
I was like, paddling, staying
just in your movie theater chair. Yeah, there's a bubble around you. You're in the Galinda bubble.
Yes, That's how movies work.
Yeah. Well, that's how you work.
That's how I work. Yeah.
It was. I can understand those qualms.
But again, 10 out of 10. I will see it again. I can't wait.
Love it. Part 2. So excited.
You don't even know.
I don't know.
You don't even know.
Because we saw it again. We saw it like 2-3 years ago, like the full musical here when it came into Austin. I haven't looked, read, seen, whatever about the second part. And I know you keep talking about some of the songs that you're really looking forward to.
No good deed.
I don't.
For good.
I don't know.
One new original song. I've heard Cynthia wrote a new song for this the movie. Or co-wrote.
Yeah, sure.
Whatever.
Love that.
I also, and we're done after this because, my God, I didn't listen to the soundtrack until I saw the movie of the new one. I won't again for this next one. It was great going into the movie. I heard the original, knew the original, sure. Knew the Broadway, Athena, Kristen, whatever. I can't wait just to hear it for the first time.
It's going to be great.
Just crying, just swimming in my own tears.
Swimming in my own tears.
Dog
I love
it. Just full.
And like happy.
I'm going to bring floaties next time.
I hope you do. Like happy, good. I'll do a life jacket.
Yes.
Happy, good.
Pink one, green one.
Artful, like creative. I love, like that's what to me helps not to get like serious. Like the human experience of just like the creativity, the love, the passion, the artistry, the musicality, like it just, all of that is such an experience. and I'm in awe
Yes.
of it, and I love it.
We are nobodies.
Oh, 100%. Thank you.
And
but like, I love it.
I love it.
It's so good.
I want to switch gears here.
Okay.
Do you mind if I just
please
listen? I just want to tell a story that happened today because I feel like it's weird. So first of all, the benefits, the health benefits, the mental health benefits of sauna, hot bath, cold plunge. Oh, great for your body.
There is scientific.
Incredible for your body, for your mind, for your whatever.
Sure.
Do you fucking mind? She talks about how great it is. She's a whole episode.
Love her.
I sauna every day at the gym. I make time for it. 20 minutes a day. I'm disgusting.
You do talk about
it's important. It's important for you. Today in the sauna, this like hottie came in, tidy whities.
Actually,
tidy whitey briefs. I don't know what those are called.
Boxer briefs,
but like tight and white
trunks.
White trunks.
Yeah, trunks.
He had a tight white
trunks.
Underwear.
Go here.
Yeah, they were a little longer.
Then
boxer brief.
Boxer briefs. A white boxer brief.
A white boxer brief.
What brand?
I didn't look at his crack long enough to tell you.
They're on the band, like all around.
They didn't have like a name brand on it. It was probably
just
Walmart.
like.
And you'll know that because he walked it. Whatever. People set timers. We sit there for a long time. Whatever. Just like quiet. And he had his phone. He was on it. Whatever. And he put it down. And he fully committed to and then sat into prayer. And I was not timing him. I wanted to, but it took a while before the final ending bookcase, closure of the prayer. That was weird. Not that there's anything wrong with saunas, underwear, straight people, or religious aspects. And I guess, like, sometimes I'll meditate in a sauna, so I guess it's the same thing.
It is, sure.
But, boo-boo, you're hot, shirtless, in underwear, and you're praying in a sauna. What are you doing?
Here's my take.
Okay, let us let them know.
Here's my take.
He wanted this, he felt bad.
Nah.
He saw these tats.
He saw your hot tats in there. Here's what I hope to wish to think was happening.
That's how math works. Yeah.
It was an added kink. So
hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
No, okay.
I want to know what more.
So in some communities, the sauna is
a little
available for perusing,
for large boat trips.
Cruising.
Thank you. That was good. Thank you.
So it is there for perusing, for just being
available,
open in a small space that's semi-public and hot.
Like and you're wearing tidy whities,
and or a towel and or nothing. Okay, great. I think he doubled down into that possibly hot zone of adding like religion into it.
That's crazy.
That's where when you were telling that story to me,
that's crazy. That
was like this open invitation to like, please don't disturb me.
Well, and to be fair, it wasn't as affected as I just did. He wasn't.
Okay. He goes, honey, spirit, working. So it was a little bit more like.
Oh, he was in his own moment.
Okay, so maybe, sorry, that's where my gay mind went.
Sure.
But also.
As a straight woman, how do you feel?
Well, as a straight woman who grew up in.
I like your brows today.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Appreciate that, girlfriend. But I think in reality, it is probably, to your point, a more of a
meditative,
intimate space to where you are kind of alone.
Sure.
Because saunas can be a little bit more like deafening. Like it's not, you don't have the noise.
Most people are talking and they were just the worst. Ew. People talk all the time. It's the worst.
This is our PSA. Don't talk in the sauna.
Don't talk.
Shut up.
Don't. There's one guy who paper towels his sweat off and then rings it on the floor.
No, but that's what you're there for.
Mama, you just sweat.
You just sweat.
And
then you go shower off, and then if somebody follows you, someone follows you.
And they get down on their knees and pray.
Hallelujah.
Anyway, if you love God, good for you.
But I think it was probably more of a, okay, this is an intimate moment. This is because
safe space.
Because you like when you're working out, whatever, you do kind of get
the strength of God.
100% Hercules. You get the spirit of that. So I think it was realistic of a prayer, but in my head, he was looking for.
He wanted to see God.
He needed the Holy Spirit inside of him.
He put the hole in Holy Spirit.
Oh, honey. In those boxer briefs? In those white boxer briefs? And that was it? He didn't bring like a towel or anything?
No.
But he brought his phone.
Yes, and his little opal.
Because he had to get on the apps.
I bring my phone for my timer and my podcasts. Was it a podcast in this one?
I think it's cool and fine, whatever. I don't sauna, so it's fine, whatever. But like, I feel personally like electronics in the sauna is weird to me.
Yes,
but also I don't go in the sauna, so I can't say much.
You're not an expert.
I'm not an expert.
As you were saying.
Yeah.
Sorry, we did take a break for to recharge the battery to our bionic legs.
Yes, and so now they are working well.
They are working well. I shoot lasers.
Work.
Wait, if you're a robot, what would you have? Like, what's your robot thing? Is there a question?
Yeah, what's your robot thing?
Okay.
Mine would be very Star Trek-y. I think
Star Trek.
I would be like a. I would be a scanner. So like they had like portable scanners.
Yeah, what do they have?
They have this big portable. They have the scanners that's just like, oh, I detect like 80% biology,
oxygen of
and
land.
20% not biology,
nitrogen.
So you can like get that. I think that would be, even though I'm not a detailed person,
disagree,
or care about things.
Very meticulous.
Add that to a story, bitch. I think a good, like, I would be a support robot.
100%.
So it's like, wherever we travel, I could scan and be like, all right, here's the information that we need.
You're like making like adjustable like armors and weapons you like give to the fighters.
Oh,
yes. I made this new gauntlet.
Here's this portable force field.
I want that.
Yeah, I can get
tonight
that
at the bar. I'm just
I would be like a gadget girl.
Like on Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
So he wanted to date us, or
I'll date me.
No.
I wouldn't. I would not date me.
I would. No.
Neither would what? Anybody else? Thank you so much.
No. I would be a gadget girl.
Okay, so bionic legs, recharge, small break. What's the? We have to wrap up soonish.
Sure.
So
have to
give one. I talked a lot today. Sorry, we talked a lot. I had a lot of topics,
and I love that.
I love you.
Oh my gosh, I love you too. Just floating.
Now I boy laugh.
I love it. Well, so this this whole thing is we love craft cocktails. We love crafts and cocktails, and that's fun. But like, we really want to focus on the Beckies. Like, I think we have something special, like as friends, but also as us. Like, it is just fun, and I want the fun to continue. And so after craft cocktails, we'll come here with the cocktails,
said cocktails,
and we'll just like podcast. We'll voice message. We'll talk as we do afterwards, so you can get a little piece into us.
I have been apprehensive about this, but we have had, and I'm not even saying like we've had numerous people tell us we should have a podcast. Yes. I was always like, no.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear
us for an hour or whatever.
Burp in a microphone 10 times.
You only did that once and you're going to edit it.
I'm a young girl who doesn't burp. Girls burp too.
No! Girls burp too!
Girls burp too, 2025. Yeah. This is a chance for us to like, I don't know, just, we do this all day, every day.
Yes.
Literally?
Yes.
Literally! All day, every day.
All day, every day.
But usually there's like beer involved, or like the way we have Beckies meetings where we just get together and talk about boy stuff, drag stuff, individual stuff, Becky stuff.
Yes. Pageant stuff.
All things. Failed pageant stuff.
All the things.
All the
subjects and matters that matter to us.
The subjects and matters that matter to us. I've always said that. I've always said that.
It's hysterical.
It's historical. So this is a fun little potential addition.
Like a little side project.
Like we finish that.
Yeah. We
come here. We drink more.
Chit chat.
And then what?
And then we go downtown.
So we'll see you out tonight.
Downtown.
We go tonight.
So if you see us
when you're watching this.
if you saw us tonight in these outfits, you know that this episode was made before us going out of you seeing us.
If you saw us out tonight, you are Marty McFly.
Reference.
Time traveling.
Yeah.
They were in a DeLorean.
Ah,
thank you.
Next on stage.
I went to a DeLorean.
I
went on a date a couple days ago, and there was trivia. And one of the questions was, what type of car, yada, 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 Marty McFly? And the date said DeLorean. So, we're still together.
Here's the question. Do you want to hear more about our dating life? Nope, because it's too fun and cool.
Yes.
And robust.
Successful.
So, got you there.
So we're going to craft cocktail.
Yeah,
we're going to cocktail chat cocktail.
Chat cocktail. We'll figure it out.
We're still brainstorming the name of this potential new series.
Put in the comments what you want.
Ew!
I knew you would hate that so much.
Big comment. Ew.
And that's only my second one.
Yeah, we're going to drink a lot more tonight.
Nah, we'll be home by
tomorrow morning at 8 a.m.
Nah.
So we're going to have cocktail, chat cocktail, or whatever it's called.
Sure.
And then go to the bar.
You'll see us.
Mess up.
No. Appropriately inebriated.
Just enough to get us to what?
Canes. I hope Grandma's out tonight.
Where do we?
Baby, the way.
You know who will be
out. Yeah, I know. I know. Because
we'll be out tonight.
And we'll see you then.
I'll talk with you tomorrow yesterday.
I hope we're still talking from when I gave my number to you tonight.
Oh.
Wait, yeah.
I have to give your number somebody tonight.
Yeah, well, New Year's Eve, 2 of the people that I exchanged numbers with have not responded.
You 2? I got this many.
Well.
Wait, New Year's Eve?
Yes, ma'am.
How? Where?
I talk to people.
Oh. As per Craft Cocktails, I do not.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
But you want to say hi to people. Say hi to people. That's what your goal is this year. To say hi to people more.
There was one.
The one that I...
Block that out. The one I made out with at OC. I remember him at all. And the one I made out with tonight. I'm not doing this properly.
I don't think you are.
Girl, there's no way of knowing.
You... No! There's actually no way of knowing. But also, doesn't work for me, so I guess we're in the same space doing different things.
Did they call you back?
That's what I'm saying, no. Honey.
So it didn't.
So nothing. So it was a lovely night.
And
I take it as such.
With and without those instances, it was a lovely night.
I loved it. Yes. I really did. I got a little... I wasn't, like, swimming in my tears, but I got a little emotional at the...
When we hugged me at midnight.
I hugged.
We don't hug.
We don't hug.
But
I just... Yeah, I felt that. I felt that, too. I felt that, too.
It was just too hard.
But it was...
I had to keep distance between us.
Like, please, too much. No, I just, like, it was good. Like, I loved all of we've had some really special moments together.
Yeah.
And that was just a great way and a great decision for us to go out, do our own thing, and just enjoy the night as it
house
is.
Party with couples.
Bored. But thanks for the invite.
And we're wrapping up, but I think that to recap the New Year's Eve situation, like, we had an incredible New Year's Eve.
Yes.
New Year's Day, we went to my favorite restaurant.
It was with our bestest of friends.
The 4 of us
went
out.
was so
3
great.
best friends. We talked about 2024. We talked about our goals for 2025. We talked about how we can help each other. Like, it was great. It was a very good.
I got a little teary-eyed.
I was choking back
when I was talking. Yeah.
Come.
No, wait! Don't ruin you. Oh, you love doing that. Just ruining the
So anyway, that being said, I think let's stop talking, girl. It's a long first episode.
I love it.
If you want to see more or don't, comment either way because it helps us out.
Sure, we love the don'ts. Listen, we love feedback. I work in HR. We love feedback. The survey is linked below.
Click here.
Here, I'll make a survey.
The button doesn't work. Click here. Nothing.
Oh, error.
It's 401
just does a
sticker. Does nothing.
And their seat ejects. Like it just.
Good luck.
Watch out.
Motherfucker.
Don't click the phishing link. Gotcha.
Ooh,
IT.
Oh, phishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're done. We're gonna go out and get drunk. We're gonna go out and drink responsibly.
Yes.
We'll see you maybe next month
or another time.
Love another thing.
Okay.
So thing.
Bye.